What's up, guys? Today I wanted to talk to you about the difference between fostering, foster to adopt, and just straight up adopting through the foster care. As you know, we chose to do straight up adoption. That is the route we wanted to go. We thought long and hard about it. We did go back and forth between actual fostering versus adoption. When we made our decision, Joe was about 10 when we actually started the process. She's 12 now. And so our main focus was Joe, and we just thought at the time, bringing in a bunch of children, not knowing how long they would be with us, not knowing if we'd be able to adopt them or if they'd be up for adoption or if they would even be a good fit in our family, we decided to go through the adoption route. Because when you foster, you can get kids right away. As soon as you get your license, you can get called, you can get kids right away. Hey, baby. And they could be with you anywhere from like 24 hours to several years, to be honest. It just depends on what the case plan is going to be. Now with fostering, this is typically kids that are just removed from the home, or they are the kids that actually went back to bio parents or relatives and then they were removed. So when you're fostering, they give you a call, they give you very little information because a lot of times there's just not a lot of information about these kids because they are being removed from homes, right? And fostering basically is you take in these kids and you provide them a home for as long as they are in foster care. Typically when they are removed from the home, severance is not considered at that time. Family reunification. That is the goal from any kid that's removed from their parents is family reunification, except obviously like in extreme circumstances or when the bio parents just had so many prior incidents or have several children and this isn't their first rodeo. And that is what fostering is. Oh, hey, who are you? Who are you?
Warner.
They can't hear you. Who are you?
Warner.
Warner. And that basically is what fostering is. And a lot of times you don't know the type of children you're getting because they are the ones that have been just removed from families. But again, you can foster them anywhere from like 24 hours to several months. Now, when you are fostering to adopt, you are fostering children in hopes that rights will be severed. So a lot of times caseworkers will give you or agencies will present you with children where there's a good chance of severance. Now, there is a possibility that severance doesn't happen. It all depends on the judge. It all depends on the bio parents. It all depends on if bio parents get their shit together and whatnot. Hey, baby. But that's it. But fostering to adopt is literally fostering children, and if the possibility of adoption comes up, you have the potential to adopt them. And then straight up adoption from foster care is taking in kids where case plan is going towards severance, or the case plan is already severance. So the parents' rights have already been terminated. One of the reasons also too why we decided to go with straight up adoption, not just because of Joe, but also too when you're fostering and fostering to adopt, you still have to deal with bio parents. And I'll be quite honest, I am not good at dealing with bio parents. They are not people that I want to deal with. It upsets me. Now, I understand parents make mistakes. I understand there are one-off scenarios sometimes, but a lot of times these parents, they just aren't doing what they need to do to get their child back. And so it's very frustrating on the child. It's very frustrating on the foster parents. And also too, a lot of times foster parents, even though they tell you you have all the rights in the world, you really don't. If I want to give them a haircut or anything like that, I'd have to clear it with bio parents and whatnot. And that was just something we didn't want to pursue at first. So we actually got kids where the case plan was going to be severed, or their parental rights were going to be severed. And that's the route we chose. So those are pretty much the difference. So if you're ever considering fostering or fostering to adopt, we're actually going to keep our license open. We are thinking about fostering maybe babies. That way babies have a place to go while the courts figure out what they're going to do, while parents figure out what shit they're going to get together and whatnot. So yeah, say bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.